Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and we're back with another investing video. This time it's one of my commercial properties that has seen better days. And this is one we bought a few months ago, and we haven't had any updates on it because I literally have not been here in a few months. So it's kind of farther away from me, but we'll show you the inside of the property, some slight progress we've made, what our plans are, and some of the interesting things we found in this property too. So it's not only this property here, but the one next door as well that we bought. And we'll link to these properties below, but we're not going to show you the big one today, just the small one that has the slight structural problems. So this is the property we bought for $23,000, and it's like 4,500 square feet on the main floor, plus it has a full basement, a commercial property in Brush, Colorado. So one reason it's so cheap is because it is 50 some miles away from me. The commercial market is not as strong as where I am, but still. It was way cheaper than anything else for sale in the town. So we did buy it, and we bought the one next door over there that's 18,000 square feet without the basement. And that one was 150,000 we paid for it. It's a spooky, crazy, creepy one. I've been in thousands of properties and none of them have ever made me feel like I feel in that building. And I'm not one to believe in things that are haunted or things like that, but that one has managed to change my mind slightly. So that's a crazy one. But this one, we'll have a picture or we'll crop in the before video, but this whole back brick wall has just been collapsing, as you can see right there. And then this wall too is all brick, but as you can see, they've stuccoed over or used concrete, whatever that is, to go over it. And of course, while we look here, don't forget to like our videos. That helps us out, and leave comments. We love to hear that. And then of course, check out investformore.com for a lot more information on all we do with real estate, from rentals to flips to being an agent, all that good stuff. And this is the part right here that's super worrisome to me, because you can just see the bricks kind of coming apart right there. So that is this wall. You can see the bricks up there. And this building, I think it's just over 100 years old. And then you can see word of mouth, carpet and tile. And we're going to tell you a story about that here pretty soon too, about why the building is in such bad shape and why it's been vacant for like 20 years. All right, so here is the inside of the building. And we'll talk about some of those issues. But first, I can't remember if I talked about this story or not. And we'll talk about these papers I found too. But this property, we found out, was owned by a gentleman who got a divorce. This is like 15 or 20 years ago. And as part of the divorce, he was told when he sold this property, he'd have to pay half the proceeds to his wife. So instead of selling the property and paying his wife half the proceeds, he just kept it vacant for 15 to 20 years. And eventually it sold at the tax sale. And that is how he averted paying his wife in the divorce settlement. So apparently it was more important to him to just have the property be vacant and not get any money and have to give some of it to his wife. And right here is the structure problems we were talking about. You can just see that brick in the holes right there. You see the blue tarp? That means there's nothing in between here and the outside. So that was just full out open to the outside. So we've been in here looking at it. I'm trying to figure out the best options with some of our contractors. And so this wall, they think, is actually pretty stable, which was surprising to me, but it's like 10 inches thick of brick. It's obviously got some issues. You can see this plaster just, comes off, but the brick itself is fairly stable, but not super duper stable. So their idea was just to build an interior wall, and they thought that should keep the brick wall in place, and we'd be okay doing that, and then rebuild the back of the building with a new cinder block wall, just redo that whole back wall. So that may be our plan for now. We'll see. It is super addicting, kicking this plaster and stuff off. And we did have masks, don't worry. But you just keep doing it. It's like pulling wallpaper or pulling weeds. Once you start, you just have to keep pulling them until you get all of it off. See, look, here's some more. Those chunks just waiting to come off. But so we may have a plan, we'll see. And the other interesting thing I want to talk about was up here in the building next door, in the super creepy upstairs area, we found these. And so files of receipts, and then Pacific Frames 1978 product catalog. We found 3 of those, and those are waterbeds. So this used to be the Wonder Rest Waterbed Company. Maybe not this building, but the one next door was a waterbed building at one time, have tons of receipts and different catalogs found in the super creepy upstairs for that company. And then it was a furniture company most recently, but that was probably close to 5 to 10 years ago, since that side of the building has been occupied as well. All right, so that's the property. Maybe we'll have some more progress the next time we show it. Something else, oh, I forgot to show you that. That ceiling goes at least 12 feet, and it used to be the original ceiling too. This didn't all used to be dropped that much, so we may or may not think about taking that off. And then, yeah, it's got some other slight, small issues to deal with as well. All right, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the likes, comments, shares. Keep those coming. We'll be back with more videos here soon. And be sure to subscribe to get notifications on our rentals, flips, advice videos, all of that. And make sure you check out investformore.com or Amazon for our books as well.